Hello everyone, welcome back for another lesson with Sunrise. This is your Sunrise teacher, Mr. Hawkar. I'm here with you again. I hope this video will find you safe and sound. Today's lesson is going to be about past simple, verb to be, question forms. Now we have verb to be with question forms. Let's get started. This is Unit 15, Lesson 1. The topic is about shops and stores. We'll be talking about different shops and stores in the market, like gift shop. Now we have general store or groceries. We have supermarket. We have got like clothes shop, bookshop, shoe shops, pharmacy, and bakery. I'm sure you can add more words and different shops to this list one. Now the second part is ask and answer. Ask and answer, like this one. Where can you buy shoes? Where can you buy shoes? In the shoe shop. Or I can buy shoe in the shoe shop. Or let me ask you another one. Where can you buy a t-shirt? Or where did you, let's put it into past simple mode. Where did you buy the apples? You can say, I bought the apples in the general store or at the grocery. Or let me ask you another one. Where did you buy that book? Where did you buy the book? You can say, I bought the book in the library or in the bookshop. And it's time for listen and read. Now let's listen carefully.
Student's Book, Unit 15, Lesson 2. 1. Read, listen and say.
How are you, Oliver? Were you scared?
No, I wasn't. What?
Really?
Well, a bit. In fact, I was terrified.
Now this is the story of Oliver. We know that in the previous chapter he went missing, he was lost and he was hurt, and a team of rescue team, they found him and they rescued him, and he actually hurt his ankle and his leg, and now their friends are asking about him, whether he was afraid or not. Well, he was like, I was terrified, okay?
Students.
And here we have again another listening. I want you to listen very carefully of how they use the verb to be's for the past simple, like where and was. How they use where and was for past simple. Listen carefully.
Student's Book, Unit 15, Lesson 2. 2. Listen, read and say.
Where were you at 2:30? I was in the park. In the park with you. Where was he at 3:30? He was at home. He was happy. Where were they at 8:30? It was dinner. The food was great.
So, as you heard, this is how we use where and was with past simple in English language, all right? Just like that one. The second part, I have got homework for you. I need you to write 10 question sentences. I need you to write 10 question sentences in past simple by using verb to be, was and were. Like these examples. Where were you at 9 in the morning on Saturday? Or the second sample we have, where was your pet, let's say, or where was your kitty cat at 9 or at 4 in the afternoon on Friday? Now the task is this one. The homework is you need to write 10 question sentences in past simple mode by using was and were, just like these examples.
Student.
Now we have the sounds, all right? We have different sounds of vowel A. Vowel A. Words with A. Listen carefully to me, guys. We were late for the plane. Play the game on the table. You see? Please make lemonade. Please make lemonade. Now, these are the same sound of A. In English language, many words that we have, they have this one, this sound, which is kind of popular in English language, and they are commonly used actually. But I need you to remember these ones, okay? Alert. Sometimes A with E has different sounds, like R, like father, like water, camera, apples, have, jacket. Now, you may ask about this one. Can we say air? No, it's always R. Can you say father? No, it's always father with long A sound. All right? Now, I want you to differentiate between these sounds. Don't get them twisted. Now, the second part of this lesson is reading comprehension. As you know, we have a very interesting topic about the Hawler Citadel. The Citadel is a castle in Hawler that everyone knows about that one, which is very popular, and it is located in the center of Hawler city. All right. Now, let's together read about the Citadel in Hawler. Yesterday, there was a school trip. The trip was to the Citadel in Hawler. It's a fantastic place. It's in the middle of Hawler. It's on a hill and it's very big. There are very old houses in the Citadel. We were there for 3 hours. After the trip, there was lunch in a restaurant near the Citadel. I was hungry and the food was good. Now we need to guess the meaning of the underlined words school trip. First one, we have school trip. School trip is a journey or a travel by car on land on the bus that students at school they arrange to go someplace far so as to see them and experience those places. Now we have, like I told you, Citadel. Citadel. This is how you read it. Citadel. Okay? Now, citadel in Howler is the castle, a kind of castle, which is centered in the center of Howler. Middle of Howler, we have this word, this phrase. Middle of Howler means the center of Howler. It was located in the center of Howler, in the middle. We have the word hill, H-I-L-L, hill. Hill is, a kind of mountain, but it's shorter than a mountain. It is smaller than a mountain, okay? We call them a hill. Like very old houses, the houses were run down. They were kind of devastated. Okay, people no longer live at the houses because they are very old houses, okay? And they are kind of risky to live at them. Now, these were the underlined words. Now we have the questions, all right? Answer the questions. When was the trip? When was the trip? Second, where was the trip? Third, where is the citadel? Number 4, are the houses in the citadel old? Number 5, was it a quick trip? Number 6, was the food good? Now, I'm going to leave these questions for you. You need to read the passage a couple of times until you grasp it, and then you need to answer the questions below. Now, this one is very important. I need you to pause the video and prepare your notebook. I want you to have a pencil with you so as to write down these sentences in your notebooks because they are very important. And this is the grammatical point that we have in this chapter. Past simple, verb to be, question forms. Now, were you at home last night? Yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. Was Lana on the bus with you? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. You see? Now, this is only question forms by using verb to be. In the second part, the second list, I actually added some of the WH question words with the verb to be for past simple, like this one. When was the festival? It was last Monday. Where were you in the afternoon? Where were you in the afternoon? I was in the market. Where was our singing bird last night? Where was our singing bird last night? It was in her cage. All right? Now, make sure you have written these sentences in your notebooks and study them deeply. This is activity book. Let's do this together, okay? I'm going to do like the first sentences, like the first task and exercise, and the rest will be left out for you. Now, this is Unit 15, like I told you. Lesson 1. First one, find the shop words in the ribbons, okay? Now, as you can see, this is gift shop. You can actually point out and find more words according to the shop words, like I can see supermarket, I can see clothes shop. I need you to circle the shop words. Now, second part, read and write the places. Read and write the places. The first one, it's next to the supermarket. It's behind the bookshop. Now, what kind of shop is this? This is the shoe shop, all right? Now, I need you to take a look at the picture on the figure on the left side and answer these questions. Number 2, it's in front of the pharmacy. It's in front of the pharmacy. It's very obvious. you can point out and answer the questions. Now we have our third exercise in this page, which is going to write, you just need to write down the words of these pictures, like a supermarket, like general store, like bookstore, like pharmacy, right? It's more about spelling. On the other side, we have lesson 2. I need you to answer the questions. Answer the questions based on the time, like this one. Where was he at 3 o'clock? He was in the bookshop. Number 2. Where was she at 4 o'clock? Now, where was she? It's very obvious. You can just write it down. Alright, and the rest is just like that. Now we have second exercise here. Write where with questions. Now we have this WH question word, where, which is asking about places. Like, you know, he, 4 o'clock. Now we need to make a question sentence, all right, based on the information that's given. Now the first one is done like this one. Where was he at 4 o'clock? Now let's do number 2. We have they and 2:30. We need to add where, like this one. Where were they at 2:30? Okay, just like that. Now, third part is you need to write down this sentence, all right? Arrange the sentence and write it down. And also answer it on the right side, like this one. Where were you at 3 o'clock? I was at home. Just like that, easy peasy. Now we need to listen to this one and answer it.
Activity book. Unit 15. Lesson 3. 1. Listen and write.
1. The plane is late. 2. The game is on the table. 3. The lake is great.
That was it. Try to listen to this a couple of times and make sure you have the right answer for each blank. Now we have the second exercise. Answer the questions, write more questions. All right. Now, if you remember, in the first semester we have studied the countries, the names of the countries, like Germany, like the United States of America, like Iraq, Iran, Kurdistan. We used to have Sweden, Germany, Lebanon, okay, Australia, and I showed you everywhere. Now, just like this one. Where were they in April? Where were they in April? They were in Germany, okay? Number 2. Where were they in October? Where were they in October? I could say they were in Australia. Just like that. Make sure you have the right answers answered. Now, on the other side, we have reading comprehension once again. I need you to read about Mega Shopping Mall. Answer the questions below, all right? Read about it. Read this passage a couple of times. Make sure you have understood it, and then answer the questions below. And down there, you need to write about the Max Shopping Mall, all right? Now, based on the information that's given, like Monday, Maxi Shopping Mall, Family Sister, clothes shop, mother and father, shoe shop, okay, like this one. On Monday, for example, we went to Maxi Mall shopping mall, right? I was with the family, just like that, all right?
Activity
And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video will find you safe and sound once again. And make sure to watch it a couple of times until you have understood Unit 15 and grasped it all very well. Thank you again. Bye-bye.